Today we are going to study the last topic of that chapter, not-for-profit organization. The last topic is incidental trading activity. Now what is this incidental trading activity? See, we are having not-for-profit organization whose aim is to render service but not to make profit, right? Sometimes in some situation, in order to give benefit or provision to their members or the public, they do trading activity. For example, see, chemist shop, hospitals, beauty parlors, all these are the service oriented units, yet they make a profit. They try to undertake business activities. So that is called as incidental trading activity. Understood? So in this trading activity, it is similar. We are going to prepare receipt and payment. We are going to prepare income and expenditure account and then balance sheet. Along with that, we are going to prepare trading account. The only difference is here we are going to add another account, that is trading account. So in this trading account, okay, what we are going to record, all the expenses and the incomes resulting out of trading activities should be recorded here, okay, and whatever the balance we are getting, right, that will be transferred to income and expenditure account. Remaining everything is same. So let us study the problem related to incidental trading activity. So here is the problem. See the problem carefully. So this particular problem is related to books of Pleasant Club. So following balance have been extracted from the books of Following balances have been extracted from the books of Pleasant Club for the year ended on March 31st, 2012. So they have given the particular period, means for which particular period we need to prepare this, right? So that is 1/4/2011 to 31st/3/2012 is the current period, okay. So we have obtained the current period. Now we have to see the problem. So first one is first item, capital fund as on March 31st, 2011. So this one is the closing balance of the previous period. That means it will be opening of current period, right? Whatever the amount which is closing of previous year should be carried down in this year, right? Hence this one is now opening capital fund. Hence we need not calculate capital fund. Understood? Furniture as on March 31st, 2011. So this one is the opening furniture. No, right? Asset side. Addition of furniture during the year. So whatever the additional purchases will be there, that will be recorded under payment side of receipt and payment account. Then it will be recorded under asset side. We need to add this, right? Okay. Billiard table means this is one asset for the sports club. So billiard table is used in snooker game, you know, right? Snooker game, for this particular game they'll use this billiard table, and this one is also asset, recorded under asset side. China glass and cutlery and linen. What is this? This is what we call as a crockery. So these are the tablewares. So it will be used most of the time in restaurant to attract the customers. So here we understood that along with the sports club, along with the club, they are running or they are performing trading activity. That means they are having now restaurant. So now we need to prepare trading account. So this is the hint for us to know that they are undertaking trading activity. Okay. Restaurant receipt. So we have received the receipt, where we need to write receipt side under receipt and payment. Then this particular transaction is a trading transaction, right? Out of trading activity, benefits is received. So under trading account we need to write under credit side. Then restaurant stock. So this is the opening stock recorded under trading account, debit side, opening balance. Then receipt from billiard room. So this one need to be recorded under receipt side. Then we need to record under income side, under income and expenditure account. Subscription received. Subscription need to be recorded under receipt side and then under income side. Interest on deposit, receipt side, then under income side. Honorarium. Honorarium is a payment made to the work which is given by a worker in NPOs, right? So it will be recorded under payment side and it will be recorded under expenditure side. Then purchases for restaurant. So we have made purchases. So where we need to write these purchases? Amount of purchases is 5,59,500. So where we need to write? One is under expenditure side. one for a particular purchases need to be recorded under payment side of the receipt and payment. Then under restaurant, that is trading account. Okay, purchases need to be recorded where? Under debit side. Okay, then what? Then rent and rates, where we need to record rent and rate? Payment side. Then income and expenditure side. Wages, so here restaurant wages also included, so it will be recorded under trading account. Trading account which side? It will be recorded under debit side, and wages will be recorded under payment side. Then under income and expenditure side. Okay, repairs and renewals, it is a payment and it will be a expenditure. Lighting, payment and expenditure side. Then fuel is also need to be recorded under trading activity for traveling or to transport or give facility to customers, so fuel is required, so it will be recorded under trading account also under debit side. Sundry expenses, payment side. Then under expenditure side. Then this one is the closing balance, we need to write under payment side. Okay, then bank deposit, you know, right, it is an asset. Then there is a adjustment, so see the adjustment is related to what? Payment for purchases included rupees 7,500, so there is a payment for purchases, so they have paid for whatever the goods they have purchased, that is 7,500 for the year ended. So this particular purchase need to be recorded under trading account. Okay, then restaurant stock, so this is the closing stock recorded under trading account. Amount of subscription, so this one is 12,000 previous year, need to deduct. Then 3,000 is of future year, need to be deducted. Subscription outstanding for the current year need to be added. Then depreciation on furniture 10% need to be recorded where? Under income side. Under income and expenditure account, expenditure side. Billiard table also expenditure side. Then china glass, so this depreciation need to be charged where? This is related to trading activity, right? Hence under trading account, debit side. Okay, cost of boarding expenses, so this one is the benefit received, so it need to be recorded under credit side of the trading account. Along with the 50,000 is the expenditure need to be charged to restaurant, that means recorded under debit side of the trading account. Understood? Then prepare a receipt and payment account, income and expenditure account and balance sheet showing working of the restaurant separately. So whatever the working of the restaurant is there, for that we are going to prepare trading account. Okay, then they have given the closing cash balance, that is 8,500. So cash in hand is not given, cash in hand is given, cash at bank is not given, we need to calculate. Okay, now we are going to prepare what? First step is preparing receipt and payment, so we'll prepare receipt and payment. Okay, so see here, so I'm going to prepare receipt and payment. So this one is the debit side, this one is the credit side. Receipts will be recorded under debit side. Okay, now we need to write the amounts properly. So capital fund should not be recorded, right? So first thing we need to write is what? Opening balances. So we need to see, yes, they have given the opening balance, so I'll write down. Okay, to cash in hand, so that is 4,375. Then cash at bank amounting to rupees 36,875. So then what and all the receipts are there, we need to write. Okay, so I'm going to see which and all the receipts are there. So first receipt is interest on deposit. Okay, interest on deposit amounting to rupees 6,000. Then subscription received, whatever the adjustment will be there, that will be recorded under income and expenditure side. So here we are going to write just the amount. Subscription received is 88,750. Then we have received a receipt out of billiard table, receipt from billiard room, okay, that is 86,000. Then there is a restaurant stock which will be recorded under trading account. So we need to write the restaurant receipt of a restaurant. So that is amounting to rupees 9,68,000. And other things, additional purchase, okay, where we need to write here, by additional purchase, okay, by additional purchase. So additional purchase during the year is 23,500, okay. Then what and all the items? We have honorarium paid, so honorarium amount is 80,000. Then we have purchases which is made, purchases for restaurant, that is 5,59,500, okay, so 5,59,500. And then we have rent amounting to rupees 87,250. Then we have wages 2,30,750. Then repairs 44,750. Lighting 44,250. Fuel 33,500. Then sundry expenses, so amounting to rupees 8,000, okay, you know, right? So we need to write here opening as well as closing cash balances. So by cash in hand, they have given the closing cash balance, okay, in the adjustment amounting to rupees 8,500, but they didn't give the what, closing cash at bank, okay. So we need to find, this one will be the balancing figure, okay. So when you add these things, so we need to add which and all the items. Here see, in the debit side we have to add all these items, okay. When we add all these items, we are going to get the total on the debit side is 11,90,000, okay. You can even check, okay. So when we are going to add this one, we are going to get this one as the amount. So we need, this one is the debit side total, and we need to find out the credit side amount. So balancing figure will be on credit side, okay. 23,500, then add 80,000, add 5,59,500, then 87,250, 2,30,750, then 44,750, 44,250, 33,500, 8,000, then 8,500. So what we are going to get? We are going to get the amount as 70,000 as a cash at bank. So this one is the balancing figure. Write the total. Understood? So this is related to receipt and payment account. Okay, now we are going to prepare trading account. In trading account we have two sides, debit side and credit side. Write the format properly. Okay, now we need to record the items which were relating to trading activity. So the first item related to trading activity is we need to write the opening stock of restaurant. Okay, restaurant stock is to balance brought down. The opening stock of restaurant amounting to rupees 9,750. Then we need to write the receipt of restaurant to receipt. So receipt is amounting to rupees 9,68,000. Then any other items? There are other items. Purchases for restaurant. So we have written the opening balance first. Then see, the receipt need to be recorded under credit side. Why? Because trading account is similar to income and expenditure account, where income will be recorded under credit side. Sorry. So here we need to write by receipt, that is 9,68,000, and here we need to write to purchases. Purchases means the expenditure we have incurred, right? So to purchases we have given first purchases for restaurant amounting to rupees 5,59,500. Along with that there is a adjustment payment which is made for the purchases, additional purchase, so that is 7,500. So we need to add this. Okay, 5,59,000, 5 lakh, so the total will be 5,52,000. Okay, then what and all the items remaining? Purchases done. So honorarium paid to secretary, that comes under income and expenditure. Okay, then there is a wages. Okay, right, wages, and they have mentioned in wages restaurant amount is only 1,25,000, only that you need to write. Then repairs and renewals will not be recorded here. Then fuel will be recorded here. Okay, fuel, which will be a charge while helping while providing service to the customers. Okay, fuel amounting to rupees 33,500. Then any other? Yes, there is a depreciation on crockery item that we need to write. So we need to write the depreciation to depreciation on, what is this, China glass item, that is 20%. So amount, you see the value of that particular asset, China glass, and cutlery value is 6,250, upon which we need to add, we need to find out 20%. So the 20% value is, the depreciation amount is 1,250. So the value of asset 6,250, upon which we need to calculate 20%. So this is the working note. Okay, then any other item? Yes, there is item C. We need to charge 50%. Adjustment has they have given in the adjustment that to charges 50,000 we need to charge. Out of boarding expenses they have incurred, 50,000 is that. Then we have received benefit of this boarding charges by boarding receipt, that is 68,750. Okay, so then what we need to do, they have given the closing stock also. See there, restaurant closing stock was given, that is 11,250, right, by balance carried down. So they have given the closing balance also. Then what we need to write, whether any item is left out or not, we need to see. Okay, so we have charged depreciation, whether we have written wages, yes we have written, and we have written fuel, right. Now we need to see the total amount. So while we calculating this particular side, we are getting total value is 10 lakh 48,000. So you can see, you can add 9,68,000 plus 68,750 plus 11,250. We are going to get 10,48,000. Then what we need to do is we need to add debit side 9,750 plus 5,52,000, then 1,25,000, 33,500, 1,250. So we need to deduct this particular debit value because we have got lesser debit balance. See, we have got this particular balance which is the debit balance, and we have got credit balance as this much. So credit side is exceeding, and whatever the balance we are getting, we need to transfer to income and expenditure account. So here you need to write to profit transferred, where transferred to income and expenditure account. So we need to deduct this amount 10,48,000. So we are getting 2,76,500 as a profit. Okay. We have got now this particular balance. So this particular amount need to be transferred to income and expenditure account. Understood, right? So now let us prepare the income and expenditure account. Income and expenditure account. So here write the format. Debit side we are going to write what? Expenditure, whereas credit side we are going to write income. Okay. So we have written expenditure as well as income. This is the format. Now whatever the amount that we have to transfer from trading account to this income and expenditure account, that we need to write here. Okay. Where we need to write that? So it is to profit transfer to income and expenditure from trading account. So this particular balance has to be transferred to credit side by profit transferred. You understood, right, how transferring is done? See, so entry is trading account to profit and profit transfer to income and expenditure account. So when income and expenditure account comes, what we need to write? Either we can write by trading account or profit transferred. It's okay. So write the amount. What is that amount? 2,76,500 is the amount. Okay. Now we need to write all the income side items. So the first item in income side is, yes, there is a subscription received, right? Subscription. So in subscription there is a lot of adjustments. So in subscription the amount is 88,750. Okay, and there is a previous year amount. So subscription of past year we need to deduct. So value is 12,000. So when we deduct 12,000 from 88,750, it becomes 31,250. Then also this one is of past year, and now we are going to deduct of future year. Okay, so future year value is 3,000. We need to deduct 3,000 from 31,250. So now it is 28,250. Okay. Now we need to add the outstanding of current period. So what is the outstanding amount? That is 12,500. So right, add this. So we are going to get 40,750 as a value. Understood, right? See, 88,750 is the subscription amount they have given. So we need to deduct the past outstanding 12,000. We are getting, sorry, here calculation mistake is there. It is 76,750. Then we need to deduct of future year. So we are getting 73,750. Then we need to add the outstanding, that is 12,100. So we are getting So understood, right? We are going to get what? 86,250 as the value. See again, I am going to explain. Subscription, we have written the amount which they have given. Then we need to deduct the past year's subscription amount, that is 12,000. We are going to get 76,750. Okay. Then we need to deduct of future year 3,000. We are going to get 73,750. Then what we need to do? We need to add outstanding of current period 12,500. We are going to get this particular amount. Okay. So now other items